Beautiful tribe. This is Emily Potter. I'm the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. Yesterday, we had a tribe brother just join the group, and he immediately reached out to me and he shared with me his circumstances, which is this. And my heart is so humongous for this conversation that I thought it would be applicable to many of you to talk about. So you might not have exactly this, but something like this. Do you work 2 jobs? Do you have significant debt? And have you not had a day off in months? This is this tribe brother's situation, and he was sharing with me that he just doesn't even know what to do next. He feels so trapped with this. So I can relate with my own experience. I didn't have 2 jobs, but I had a job that sometimes was up to 12 hours a day, and I have had significant debt in my life as well. I totally get where this tribe brother is, and if you're in the same position, I get it. I have been there. Well, I want to share with you something that I am committed to. I want you to know that there is nothing more important to me than this conversation right now with you, and I will keep showing up. And I will keep having these conversations. I will keep talking about this. I want you to claim your freedom. And here is the main reason why, is because right now you are absolutely imprisoned. You are experiencing a level of feeling trapped and suffocated and imprisonment that you don't even know where to go next. You don't even know. And one of the reasons why I will keep showing up for you, as much as I possibly can keep showing up, I will do these live videos, I will keep showing up and be in the support of any level of courage that you have, because when people are treated like a prisoner long enough, they start to think like a prisoner, and you start to believe that you are limited. And I know, and I'm getting emotional about it because it was me. When you say to yourself, there is no way out, and you ask yourself, well, how would I possibly get out? I'm going to ask you to reframe and to consider not asking the how anymore. Can you do that? It's a first step to stop asking how something is going to work and instead focus all of your attention into claiming your freedom. It's the example as if you were actually in a prison cell, in a jail cell, and somebody hands you the keys to get out of the jail, and you're asking, well, how does this key work? You don't have to spend any time wondering how is it going to work, and then asking, well, how are we going to get down the hall to run out of this prison? Well, then how are we going to be able to like run through the forest to get, how is that all going to work? How? You're spending so much time wondering how, that you're not spending the focused time into simply claiming your freedom. There's an urgency here, tribe, for you to claim your freedom. You do this in little tiny mini moments of courage that we talk about, but when there is that moment of urgency that gets to the point where you have no other choice, you're giving yourself no other choice, your freedom is claimed, and you are now on that field with the universe. And the universe is saying, this person is claiming their freedom. Right now, some of you can't hear me because you have no idea how someone could be liberated from an imprisoning experience. And that's why I will keep showing up for you, because you don't know yet the tools. You don't know yet how to get yourself free. And so you're staying in the spirit of how. And one of the things that I have the most compassion for is that you are so exhausted from working 2 jobs and the heavy burden of debt and not having a day off. So you don't even know where to begin. You're so exhausted. And that's the life of a prisoner. You are completely just spent. Your energy is spent. So you don't even know where to put any extra energy in how to get out of the prison. This is why there's an urgency, because this isn't going away. This is not going away. You will continue to be imprisoned without claiming your freedom. So claiming your freedom, will you consider at least that for today? That you stop asking, well, how is it going to work? How? I want you to mark and flag that word inside of your head. Every time you hear yourself say, how is this going to work? How am I going to get it? How am I going to pay my bills? How is it going to work? How am I going to be able to pay all of those things? Flag it. And instead, I claim my freedom. Stand on that thought. Switch those things and you have begun. You have begun. Because at least then you can see something new outside of the cycles that are going in this imprisoning, limited mind that you have been experiencing as a prisoner. So a next solution is first, it's the same place, in that same mindset. Do you actually know that there is freedom to claim? Do you know that? I'm speaking to those of you who have not even given yourself that option to know that. And then there are some of you that are just too afraid to claim your freedom. I've been in touch with you, but you're afraid. And there's a lot to be afraid of. It's the unknown. But let's at least start. Do you know that you get to be free? You would have to know that. Otherwise, I'm just chatting about this really great pipe dream. Do you know that you get to claim your freedom? Do you know that? For those of you who know it, you're on the next level of free. For those of you who don't, you can at least begin here. I am so passionate about this because of my own experience, and that there are tools, there are people handing you keys to liberate yourself. Now, if you resonate with what I'm saying and who I am, then you get to reach out to me. You have an invitation, and I will continue to consistently invite you to reach out to me, because I have tools for you to claim your freedom. And one of the results just recently happened, that I was talking to a client who has claimed his freedom, and I gave him the tools, and he and I were talking about the monetary system, which I'm not anti-system. I'm not saying not to love the system. You can love the system, hate the system, whatever you want. But in my way of speaking about the system, it's just that it becomes less of a scary monster and more like a growling little puppy dog. And I know that it may feel like I'm making light of some really important things, and I am not making light, but it's this model that I want you to see of when you are empowered, you are in this space. It's just really hard to explain, but my client and I were having this laugh over the phone. We were laughing our heads off because we were seeing clearly together, and he was realizing, yes, I am seeing this clearly. There's a level of freedom that's available, so that it doesn't have to be so scary and so just all about to get you, you know. It's more like this cute little growling puppy dog, just the cute little puppy dog. And I say that with honor, with all of the pain that you and I have experienced. I say it in a way so that you can see that there are models of people who are empowered and living their soul's purpose, and who are free from the fear. That is a real place. That is a real place. And I will continue to live my soul's purpose in liberating the people with what I know and the resources that I put together. So when you are ready to claim your freedom, and you feel that urgency, the urgency is the same place I just talked about. With you're in a jail cell, there's an urgency not to just wonder, how am I going to get out? And you have an urgency to run out of your imprisoning circumstances. and claim your soul's purpose. And in this tribe, we have a musical calling to anchor our light to the planet and to liberate the people. When you're ready to claim your freedom and to live your soul's purpose, reach out to me and I will give you those tools. I will give you the same results that I've been able to give myself in a spirit of freedom from the fear, and the results that I've been able to give the clients that I work with. This is something I'm going to keep continuing to do. Reach out to me. If it's not to me, then you're going to know where to go. But I'm talking specifically to those who resonate with what I'm sharing, and you're ready to talk to me and reach out and to claim your freedom in that way. I am here and I will consistently speak about this because I am so impassioned about this. And I'm enthusiastic because it's exciting to imagine a new way of being in that space of freedom. It's what we all want, and it is here to be claimed in this lifetime. Even if you don't know the how, this is the leap of faith forward. Reach out to me when you're ready. Let's see who's here today. We have some good people. Oh, hi, Rebecca and Crystal, Jackie, Priscilla, Lorraine, and Melanie, Sunny, and Michael. Hi, everyone. And Jackie said, when you're in jail, even though you want to be free, it can feel safer in jail. You nailed it. You nailed it. It feels safer in jail. So you get to decide. Those of you who experience that, it's a real experience. It's a way of being. To stay safe in jail is a way of being, and it is yours to claim that place of safety. So it's only those of you who actually say, I'm ready to have the keys to open the jail cell, whatever life is out there. It's really scary to claim your freedom. What is out there? It may feel really great, but you already know the comfort. You know what's in the jail. You know what's in there. You know how uncomfortable you can exist in. You've been able to just sit inside of your uncomfortability. And so, yeah, that's a really good point. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's see if someone else. Yeah, thank you, everybody who's here. I appreciate it and appreciate your comments. Sending my love to you. I am consistently going to be this voice of freedom. I'm going to consistently invite you to reach out to me and receive the tools that I offer you. It's here for you. When you are ready to claim your freedom, reach out to me. We will be in touch then, and I'll show you some beautiful resources and get you the same results that I've been able to get myself and the clients that I work with. Sending my love to you, and I look forward to talking to you one-on-one.